Hi guys, it's Colette, and today we'll be working on this holographic gradient with white water marble chevrons on top. I hope you're subscribed to my channel, My Simple Little Pleasures, and be sure to turn on that bell if you'd like to receive notifications. This manicure is directly inspired from my previous manicure, which was a really frustrating experience. So I wanted to try and fix everything that I did wrong in that one with this design. And I think I mostly succeeded. So if you'd like to see how I did this, just stay tuned. Sorry, no peel porn today, guys. I'm gonna get right into the base coat. I'm using Ready for Takeoff, which is a peel-off base. And you can use whichever is your personal favorite. I'm going to just quickly go over the colors that I'm using, and if you miss any, of course they'll be listed down in the information box. For the gradient, I'll be using Just My Luck and Crystal Baller. These are two more Halo Hues colors. And then for the water marble, I'm going to be using Alpine Snow and OPI Top Coat. But before I get started on the gradient, I'm going to protect around my nails using Simply Peel. As you saw, I removed my latex after the final coat of gradient, immediately after the final coat of gradient. And now I'm going to add a new barrier for the water marbling. Make sure to get around all the sides and edges. As usual, I'm working in a 5-ounce cup of room temperature filtered water, and because of the way the white interacts with the clear, I'm going to be doing 2 drops of the top coat for every 1 drop of the white, and that's going to be a total of 15 drops. It's really kind of optional to do 2 drops of clear in the center, but I found it kind of helps. Now, you'll notice that the white has gotten kind of some patchy spots. I haven't been able to figure out why. I have not shaken this bottle of polish recently. It's just very, very bubbly in the water. So I'm just going to kind of try and pick. I would kind of go over here, except this part's weird. So I'm going to go to the edge of the cup here. And then I'm just going to line my nail up. And sometimes I'll brace one of the other nails on the side of the cup to help steady my hand. And dip in. Go ahead and clean off the rest of the polish so that it doesn't stick on your design. And once the surface is clear, I'm going to go ahead and pull out, and that's pretty straight. I got a little bit of a weird milky area at the cuticle, and I'm going to just go ahead and pull this latex off. I really don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to do something slightly risky. Don't know if I'd recommend this. I'm going to take one of my brushes, not my cleanup brush, slightly smaller brush. I suppose it would help if you guys could see here. And get just a little bit of acetone on there and try to just super gently clear up that cloudy bit so that you can see the hollow like I want. And that's actually working pretty good. Of course, you don't want too much acetone on the brush, or you're going to end up wiping away your hollow underneath. That's not perfect, but I think I'm going to stop while I'm ahead and leave it like that and just move on to do the rest of my nails. Once your cleanup is complete, go ahead and press any rounded bubbles flat. If you have any bubbles that have popped, you can fill them in with white. And then I'm going to go ahead and finish off with seche vite. So here's the finished manicure, and I really like the way this turned out. And unlike the last manicure where I liked the finished results, but the process was so frustrating, with this one I managed to address most of the problems that I'd had, so I was able to actually enjoy doing the manicure as well as the finished manicure, and that just, for me at least, makes the whole thing much more satisfying and much more enjoyable. So, you know, it really is worth it to take your time. You can see by dipping one nail at a time, I got these chevrons on so much straighter. Do have a little bit of crookedness on this pinky here, but not so much that it bothers me. A little bit off center on this thumb as well, but the biggest problem I had was in working with the white polish. I hadn't shaken it anytime recently, so I'm really not sure why I had so many bubbles, but they were relatively easy to deal with, as well as that milky center, which I got on several nails. Not all the nails, but several of them. I had to do that little acetone trick to kind of get rid of that film. Another option would have been to go in with a little bit of the holographic polish, but that was just due to trying to cram in slightly too many rings, but I don't regret it because I wouldn't have wanted any fewer chevrons on my nails. So I'm glad I did it the way that I did. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this one, and please let me know if the purple version that I did before or this green and blue version are your favorite. I also really came close to doing this version with black because that's my natural instinct, my go-to, but I really wanted to switch it up, so that's why I ended up going with the white, even though I knew the bubbles were going to give me a little bit of trouble. But I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of more clean tutorial as much as you enjoyed a tutorial full of bloopers. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already, and turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.